Okay, so earlier last week I got to see the Roman Reigns WWE 24 documentary. There's this really weird thing. Joe Anoa'i, I probably butchered his last name, is the person who plays Roman Reigns. Ironically, Joe is awesome. I've yet to see anything that directly deals with Joe that is not great. You know, in this documentary, they talked a lot about his lineage, a lot about his path to WrestleMania. A lot of it was focused, of course, on WrestleMania weekend, as well as like his family, Rikishi getting inducted into the Hall of Fame, all of his brothers, his wrestling background, how he was a huge San Francisco 49ers fan, and you got to work out with, with their coach, and you got to wrestle inside where the 49ers play football, and he comes off humble, but a lot of confidence. And it's like, where's this dude? Roman Reigns kind of comes off as like one-dimensional badass. But Joe is an onion. There's a lot of layers. And if you listen to him, he talks about his wrestling lineage. They show the photo of him being held by Hulk Hogan, and it's like, this guy has the background that the hardcore fans would freaking love. Family of wrestlers, lots of wrestlers, cousins are wrestlers, uncles are wrestlers, father's wrestler, grandfathers are wrestlers. Just this huge amount of wrestling knowledge and family. You have the Usos, Yokozuna, The Rock, you have the Wild Samoans. I mean, everyone related to The Rock. You've got this massive amount of wrestling that this guy's associated with. Like, you don't want to pull that. No. With the lead up to WrestleMania, Paul Heyman made me care about the match. He did. Period. Wasn't Roman Reigns, wasn't anything that Vince did. When they let Paul talk about the background of Roman Reigns, about his family, about his lineage, got him over. It made me care about Roman Reigns. I still don't want him to win, but it made me care more about the match. Why? Because I care about Joe. Joe, fantastic individual, great background, almost freaking perfect story. Roman Reigns, kind of dull. Has he gotten better? Yes. After the win, they talked about it, and he was like, "Man, it would have been great had I gotten cheered, but I didn't. I have to take that and move on." And it was like, dude, wait. This is the rumor you need to put out there. People don't like me. I'm aware of this. You don't like me because you don't like the person I am in the ring. If you knew more about me as an individual, you'd probably like me more. Vince has entirely figured out the fact that there's enough knowledge about Joe that could make the hardcore wrestling fans love him. And he's got the look that Vince lays awake late at night and just dreams about while he's in there clanging and banging. That's the body that he wants. Casual fans look at him. Dude looks like $1,000,000. Tremendous look to him. He's got the tattoo. He's got the long hair. Women dig him. He's got everything that Vince wants in a package. And he's got a history and a lineage that the hardcore fans could really get behind. But they don't want to marry the two concepts. And I watch this documentary and I go, man, there's so much to love about Joe. But they don't want to combine that in Roman Reigns and make him absolutely the perfect person. He might not have the indie cred, like a Daniel Bryan or a CM Punk has, but he's got the family lineage to at least put him kind of like a Randy Orton level. Give him some time, give him some seasoning. Use the history. Use some of that. You don't need to always just bring up The Rock. They could have easily had Brock Lesnar attack the Usos, Roman Reigns could have came down. There are a lot of things they could have thrown into that to bring in more of the family, to really, really blend that all together. But they chose not to. Instead, Roman Reigns comes off one-dimensional. He's gotten better. I think that as he gets more relaxed in the ring, Joe's going to come out. Or maybe what'll happen is he will go on this kind of good, not fantastic run until another Joe shows up, who happens to also be a Samoan.